your Irontrader, and this is Midday Trading. So I'm going to take a look here at crude oil and at natural gas. But first, we're going to take a look here at NVDA. She's running, but to the downside, and we're going to take a look here at Apple, which looks like it wants to break out. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, selling stock, commodity ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have NVIDIA daily chart. Now you can see here, this is the target area, 140.76. And yesterday, where we did is we got as high as 139.60, okay? So I said, what is the reaction when it gets to that area? Now, it doesn't have to get exactly 140.76, but it had to get right to that area. And you can see here where today she is selling off, okay? So let's take a look here at this downside. Now, this has been a really good scalper here so far. I already got 3 points here out of NVIDIA here, just on a quick scalp ski, okay? So here's what we're looking at. Your key level right here is going to be this 8-day, 132.06. You need to close above. That's going to be very, very key, okay? Then what we have here, we have today's low here so far, which came all the way down to 128.74 level, okay? So this is what the candle we were looking for. Always look to the left of the chart. That's 127.67, okay? That is going to be your key support level here because that was your breakout. See how that ran up here, came down, and that's where she broke out of right there, okay? So that's what we want to watch, 127.67. Now, again, if that's lost here, we can come over here to the top of this candle. You're looking at 125.04, and then we have your big targets down here at 124.07. We have what do we got? Your 100-day here sitting at 120.01, and then we have your 50-day at 119.52. Right now here, everything is still okay. We got to see if it can close back above this key 8-day simple moving average. Now, you can see where the Nasdaq's down here about 175, so this is all into play. But we had a really, really good run here so far. So, again, I hope you took some a little bit off the table as we get up right there. Now, upside, okay? So, if it can get back above this key level here, this 132.04, and close back above that, then what we do is we just follow these candles right back onto here, okay? So, you're looking at 133.66. And then we'll look here at the top of the candle, 135.78. And then obviously we'll look at today's high, 138.57. And then at 139.60 level. And then obviously that 140.76, that's your breakout. Now, here's how I trade this, okay? So I have a long position that I've had there for a long time. So what I do here is just for the long position, not the trading position, is I will not buy anything for more for long because I got a pile of shares. But if you can close above that 140.76, then, okay, that's where I'll add to the position, okay, and then run it right back and then let it run higher because if you can close above that, that tells me that she's going to go, next target is going to be 150. But, adding to your position right now here, you don't know where this is all going to bottom out. So right now, this is a trader until you can close above that 140.76 level. Now, you can see here, RSI, you touched that 70 mark here. She's coming on off here. Your green is still above your red, so we got to see how that's all going to shake out here. Okay, so again, watch this 8-day. That's going to be very, very critical here on a closing basis, 132.02. Okay, let's take a look here now at Apple. Okay, Apple, daily and your weekly chart. Now, you can see where it's breaking out here. We're putting in a higher high situation. You got as high as 137.49. This is what the candle we were looking for right here. The top of that is 137.23. Now, the question is it going to do like what NVIDIA did, okay? Now, this one here broke up a little bit higher. Okay, now is that going to be a double top and it's going to come down? Or is she going to break right on through here and tag that 140 and then head towards that, 240, and then head for the head for that 250 level? So that's what we gotta see where it closes. It wants to close here above this key level here, which was right there. That's the key, 237.23. You have to close above that. Then you can go higher. Like today, we popped above it, but so far, we're not above it. We're sitting back down now at 235. So that's what you want to watch, okay? So when you trade those charts like that, sometimes just like when we looked at NVIDIA, sometimes that 140.76, it didn't quite get there, but that could double top and it sold off. This time it popped up here, okay? And then what it is so now it's closing down below. So you got to close above that price channel, that 237.23, then you can go higher. Now, let's just look at the downside. Well, your key level here is going to be right here, this 8-day, okay? 227.28, you have to close above that. And then your next level there is going to be that 220.29. Now, you can see this when this sold off here, when you lost that 8-day, where'd it go? Right to the 21-day held. Where'd it go? 21-day and held. Right here, 21-day and held. So this tells me that this is very, very strong support if that 8-day there is lost, okay? So that's what you're looking for on the downside, 227.28. And then if it gets hammered, 220.29. Upside here, just watch that price channel, okay? Right there, that price channel on top of this candle here, 37.23. You have to close above if you can. Then you're going to be 240 and headed towards that old 250 mark. Okay, let's take a look here now at crude and natural gas. Okay, here we have crude oil. This is no surprise. You've been listening to me here. This is that war premium, okay, that's going in. Now, the hurricane season didn't have any kind of disruption, so that took some of the juice right out of it. Also, Israel came out there today, and they said that when they retaliate, they are going to avoid any kind of oil facilities, okay? So this is why crude oil is just coming right on off. Now, remember, the API number will be out at 4:30, but we got seasonality in play. This just looks lower. So let's just take a look here at the downside, okay? So you want to look at today's low. You're looking at 69.71, and right here, this is your target right there, okay? We look at the top of that, 69.32, okay? So if that's lost, then we'll come right to the top of this candle, okay, 68.65. Then we'll come to the bottom here, 67.57. We come here, 67.06, and then we have 66.95, and then we have your big boy here, 66.33, your recent low, okay? And that's lost. We come down to 65.27 level, okay? Again, if this is lost, you got 63s, 60, and then all the way down to the 57 level. But I don't see anything bullish about this scenario. I'm short. I'm still staying short here until I can see some kind of a reversal. Now, upside, well, what we got to do is you want to watch the bottom of that candle right there, 70.52, and then we come up here to your 21-day, 71.75, and then we have your 50-day right above that, 72.59, and then 74, which is your 8-day. But now you can see how your 8-day now is rolling over, your 21-day is rolling over. This just looks lower, and look at this MACD. See where the green is still over the red, but if that crosses, that's a bearish cross, and then this is what you get, and then this is what you get, okay? So right now, this is bearish. I'm staying short, and I'm watching today's low to maybe see where we can end up here. If we can bounce off of something or whatever it is, then we can come all the way on down. If not, we're going to come all the way down, possibly test that 65.27. Now, natural gas, just an absolute great scalper to today. I told you to watch this 100-day if you watched my video this morning at 2.427. Now, if you want to tighten that up a little bit, what you do is I always say, look to the left of the chart. All your answers are right there, okay? So when you look at the top of this candle, what do we have, okay? You had 2.436, okay? And what was our low there today? Okay, you had 2.445, okay? So that was your bottom, there's your support level. So that's what I was watching, and then I figured if that's lost, then we can come over here to this 100-day, okay? Well, it didn't, and what it did is it just rallied right back up. UNG, just a really great scalp there today. I got it in pre-market I was in at a little bit late, 13.85, and I'm still holding it now. I'm gonna see if it can run all the way up here to possibly to this 8-day or even that 21-day here, okay? So I trade 5,000 shares, UNG, 13.85 is what I'm into it right now, okay? So I'm gonna see how this is all going to shake out. Now, we could get a bounce here. So what we're looking for on the upside is 2.55, that's your high today. Then we can come up to the bottom of this candle. You're looking at 2.56 level realistically. Then we have 2.58. We have yesterday's high sitting at 2.62. And then we start running into there. Your 2.65 level, your 21-day, and your 8 SMA is right there. I can't see where this is going to blast through all that, but who knows? When it gets up in this area, I'll be taking that off, and we'll see how this is all going to trade out there today. So I got a scalp long going. UNG here, basically bottom line, because when you look to the left of the chart, it held this here level, okay, that 2.436, and it held the 21-day at 2.427, okay? So that was your double bottom right there in play, okay? Now is your time to take your scalp ski. Let's see if you can run right on up here. Now, RSI looks like it wants to try to come move back up here. Your green is still over your red. This is still looking very bearish because your 8-day is crossing your 21-day. And I would say when it gets up to this level here, I will be all out of the old trade. Okay, so I'm long on the natty gas. I'm short on the old crude ski. Okay, that's what I got for you. I'll be back here after the old pit close. And remember, trade what's in front of you, not what you want.